How's it going? Um, can I get a confirmation that my audio works? Why not? Can I get a confirmation? Can you hear me? Hello, Off-Grid Power. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just adjusting my screen and whatnot, the layout. Oh man, I'm looking at myself. I need to get a haircut. Man. Just been working. Little shave. What do you think? A little shave. All right. Thank you so much. The Disney Dreamer. We just got back from Disney. Get some light on this subject here. Check this out. So it's actually a lamp. This is actually a Phoenix lamp. That's Fenix. And these are just diffusers to make the light diffuse more. So this is a lamp, and it's actually technically a tent lamp, and it has a bunch of colors to it. Let's see if I can get this thing. So low, and on low, that's actually what they call um, moon mode, I guess. They say this thing will last on moon mode for like 7 days straight. But in an emergency pinch, would you need it really for 7 days straight? Probably not. You'd probably turn it off during daytime and only use it at night. Therefore, you'd probably get about 2 weeks out of this. What I love about this too is, I'll show you the light modes. It takes your uh, standard battery. Let me get my reading glasses on. It's not a standard battery. It's a lithium ion battery, I believe. But this one is, can you see it? Can you see it? The USB port on it. It can be charged by USB. I hate this flipping camera. One of these days, here it is. USB. USB. So these are really nice. You can pop in a regular lithium, or you can go out and get one of these USB chargeable. But check this out. So now it's not working. Okay, let me undo that. I think I put the battery in backwards. This is not doing very well. Yeah, I put the battery in backwards. As the old Saturday morning cartoons, you know, the Bugs Bunny cartoons from the 70s. What a maroon. Instead of calling somebody in the cartoon a moron, they would say, what a maroon. All right, so moon mode right there. Now remember, this is not really considered a flashlight. This is considered a lamp, meaning it's supposed to disperse light, not project it. Moon mode, they say about a week straight, 24 hours. I haven't tested it yet, but the next step higher, the next step higher, and then you have, I don't know if you can tell, but this is red. You can probably see off of my face. This is red now, but the camera's probably overexposing it and almost looks white. And then you have various color. There's green. Again, the camera's probably can't focus on that. And then you have the various strobes and whatnot. But this is really a cool light, by the way. Um, High-end light. Anyway, I went off on a tangent. I don't know. I just thought I'd show it to you. And what you do with that, or any flashlight, as long as you have a diffuser, any flashlight, you just hang it in your tent off, like, let's say the middle beam. Let it hang with a little string or something. And that way it just dangles upside down, so to speak. You know, just dangles upside down, and it freaking lights up the entire, you know, with that little battery just lights up the entire tent. Anyway, I appreciate you folks stopping by. Um, just checking out the setup here. I just rearranged everything, and I'm just all miscombobulated. Um, so thank you all for stopping by. I'm a little disorganized as I am every Sunday. Um, I know your time is valuable, and what can I say? Danish Prepper, why not? The Disney Dreamer, thank you so much for being here. Donaldo Tom Trumpus, welcome back. Thank you so much. Mr. Potato Head in the house, Potato Head in the house, and we got, I love saying hello to everybody, by the way, and that's why I take some time and do it. David Thomas, appreciate it stopping by. A lot of new names here. Wow. Why not? I've never seen you before. I've never seen David Thomas before. And if you've been here and I just haven't seen you, I do apologize. Silva City Dude, hey folks. I have an ad to watch before I can join the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't, I do turn on the ads, but I don't make a lot of money. And the ad revenue pays for my freaking internet. And when you upload videos constantly, it takes a lot of you need a data package. So I could have gone with a lower data package, but in order to upload videos every day or every other day or whatnot, you need the largest data package. So the ads help pay for my internet. I'm not making a whole lot of money. I don't buy fancy equipment or anything. I don't make that kind of money. You take a look at some of the other YouTube channels. You got to understand, I only have what, 17,000 viewers on. You take a look at some of the other YouTube channels that have 300,000. They're making bank. They're making bank off of those, and good for them. They should. And I wish one day my channel, I'm not going to lie to you, is that big. But in contrast to them, I'm only making enough to pay for my internet. So if you would just muscle through the ad, uh, I really appreciate it. Silver Wolverine in the house. Message retracted. I wonder why he retracted. Wife time mode. Silver Bridges. So what is your thought about Coppa? So that is that children. I watched a couple of videos on it. It's something about children making videos for children, monetizing those the monetization of videos geared and targeted for children, and then mining data off of them. So my thoughts on it, I don't think it should be I want to say this gently, because we all should look out for children. Obviously, I see a child, I don't want no harm to come to it. So it really is, in a way, our responsibility to make sure no harm comes to children. But on the internet, I think it's every parent's sole responsibility to make sure their kids are not doing the wrong thing and signing up for YouTube sites that target children. That's on the adult. Me as a creator, I can't be responsible for your kid. The only way I can show any sense of responsibility is to behave myself and not be a perverted or not target children. Bottom line is, I don't agree with the Coppa rules. I don't agree with them. But if it does save one child, so be it. My only concern is every time they make a law, there's what is called the creep effect. They make a law, and to tweak it, the tweaking always ratchets it up a little bit. And pretty soon, it's nothing like it was originally intended, and it is morphed into something completely contrary to what they claim they intended it to. So, as in any law, including gun laws, I'm always afraid of the creep effect. Thank you so much. That's an awesome question. And I'm not an expert at the COPPA, the COPPA. I'm not an expert in it, but I don't target kids, so I don't believe at this point I have anything to worry about. My videos are not child related. And there's a lot of people, I need to clarify this. There's a lot of people who make child related videos that are not perverts. There's toy collectors, there's video gamers, there's a whole litany of legit videos that gear towards the children. Those are the people that need to watch themselves, I guess. There's a fine line. Anyway, psych for silver, Roan Bear. That's a light. That's a light? Okay. It's a tent light, Roan Beer. Don't be mean. It's a Sunday. Be in a good mood. It's a tent light. It's not a flashlight. I got some nice flashlights. Do you think that it's worth getting the 2020 Silver Eagles, but the 2019 Eagles are the same price? To me, it's irrelevant. Silver is silver. That's how I am. I don't care the date that is stamped on my American Silver Eagle. I don't care. To me, they all look identical. I heard there's a new one that just came out or some kind of anniversary. I have not yet to lay eyes on it. But as far as a standard Silver Eagle goes, I can care less. I'm in it for the silver. Sato Kanahide, thank you so much for being here. Cauldron, Off-Grid Power, thank you very much. I saw that. I really appreciate that. Mr. Potato Head just bought a Ruger 10mm revolver. I didn't know Ruger made a 10mm revolver. But hey, you claim you got one? I believe you. Big Rob in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Other than that, you know, I'm here to answer questions if you have any. So let's do it. Let's do it. Doom, doom, doom. All right, only 1997 Eagles carry a premium due to the low mintage. Same with Maples. And you know what? I got a slew. I was going to say but I said a slew of 1997s. Mia Balla, I've been picking up second quality used 90 cent over spot. That's cool. I think is that what they call a cull? Cull. Well, yes, but the government FTC is going to start suing YouTubers. That's correct. If they think it might attract kids and you say it's not. I heard about the fine, but I think you misunderstood my response. My videos are not designed to attract children. And I think I've already said that there's a lot of legit videos out there that are designed for children. Even if they're an adult, they are toy collectors, they're gamers, they're whatever. You know, those are the folks that need to be careful. The thing is, if they're really trying to protect children, then perhaps children should not be allowed to join YouTube. Perhaps that is the proper mechanism. Perhaps kids should not be allowed to join until they're, 14 years old or whatever that fine line is. I said it in the beginning. It's the parents' responsibility to protect those kids. Now that doesn't give you or I the permission to be a pervert. No, we have our responsibility. But in the end of the day, when something goes wrong with a child, it is the parents' responsibility. I just say, for those people who make videos that attract children, you just got to be careful. You might have to change with the times. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about stupid lawsuits. And I heard about the $42,000 lawsuit. I can't do anything about that. I can just I don't agree with it. The bottom line is, after all my yapping, I don't agree with it. Make provisions where a kid can't sign in until he's 14, until he's able to be prove his prove his age. They do that with cryptocurrency, by the way, not with age, but you have to submit ID. You have to take a picture of your photograph, your ID, submit it to them, and a week or two later, then you can be a part of, let's say, Binance, or maybe not Binance, Coinbase. But they're doing it. I don't know what to say. I don't have all the answers. I really don't. Meister W from Germany. Thank you. DA checking in. Big Rob. JG. I always find halves at the bank. Some I keep. You know, I cannot find any freaking junk silver at my banks. I cannot. For the life of me, I've looked. I've I've exchanged cash for rolls of coin. There's zero in them. I don't know what they're doing here in Tucson, but they're watching their stuff. So I didn't find out anything about Sunshine Minting. It's been the weekend. They're not open. I'm going to try to make a call sometime during the week. I've been very busy though. We're just finishing up our garage. I'm kind of my mind's been torn in a couple of different directions. I will try to remember to do that by the end of this upcoming week. Stephen Parson, good afternoon. All just arrived. I wonder if Silver Marvel Coins video should be considered a kid's video. I think Silver Marvel Coins, I've never seen his videos, just might need to make some adaptations to what he's creating. That just might be it. I think we all, this, this socialist, we're all got to be responsible, I guess. No, the parent is actually no longer responsible for their kid. Well, it takes a city, it takes a community to raise a kid. I don't believe that. It takes a community. Meanwhile, the actual parent is a freaking crack whore or whoever and has no input, and then the city is taking care of the kid via our tax dollars. That's how it takes a city. That's what it means. It means we're going to tax everybody to take care of everybody's freaking kids that shouldn't have had kids when they were 14 or 15. And they can't provide for their own kids because they're only 14 or 15, or they were junkies, or the list goes on. It's comical. See, why not? Some people say that fractional silver rounds aren't worth it because of the premium. So if you got the money, why not? As long as the premium is not crazy absurd. But I think you have to have a vision of where silver is going, and that premium will mean nothing. So if you truly believe, like I do, where silver will eventually get to $100, what's an extra buck premium? You're going to make that up. So I have fractional. I love the little. They're 10th ounces of silver. They literally look like a dime. They're just slightly smaller than a dime. They're 0.999 silver. They look like the American Silver Eagles. Obviously, they're a generic round, but they're gorgeous. And I paid a premium, and I'd do it again because I know I have a vision of where silver's going. Eh, You know, uh, Look at all the porno sites, and I don't see them making a big deal about protecting the young. See, they're very there's something malicious going on, and I'm not seeing it yet. And I think maybe within the year or two, we'll see really what they're trying to achieve with this Coppa law. But there's so many other types of websites that attract children. You know, kids. That's how the parents are no longer responsible to talk to their children what sex is about anymore. Well, they go to a freaking porno site, and that's where they learn. They don't see them cutting the porno sites down at the knees. No pun intended. At the knees. No pun intended. Um, I'm just reading the comments. Buenos dias. Thank you so much, Demon Hunter. Have you ever filled up a monster box? Of course I have. Thank you so much for your question. No, I haven't sold any. No, I've never sold any. So today I put my Harley Davidson up for sale. I'm thinking, you know what? I haven't been riding it. 2014 Street Glide in mint condition. Been sitting in a garage. I've been riding it since my heart attack. I figured I can use it to pay off some debt. Why not? Make it easier for life. You know what I mean? I think that's like, and I'm going to do a video. Provided that this guy buys it, I'm going to do a video of me actually logging online to my student loan and paying that off completely. I'd have to say, you ever go through life and you have a regret? You think of it 10, 20 years after you've done it. We all have regrets. And I would have to say the student loan has got to be at the very top of my regrets, my mistakes. It's a true fact. I was 17, 18, barely able to live on my own. I needed to go to college, recognize that. They saw me coming from a mile away. Hey, we'll give you all this money. They give a 17, 18-year-old all this money. Half of it didn't go to school. Half of it was freaking partying away. And 30, 40 years later, I'm still paying off on it. One of my, and that's all on me. It's not on the people who gave me the loan. That's on me. But I'm so close to paying it off, and I'm hoping to sell this bike, and that's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to pay this freaking student loan off. I always tell people, do not get a student loan. For the life of you, do not get it. Save up per semester. Take one semester at a time. A 4-year college degree does not have to be done in 4 years. Take your time. It can be done in freaking 8 years. You know, just saying. Porno site is why Shifty Shift is cockeyed. He's cross-eyed because he's looking at. All right, I'm gonna keep this channel clean. We get a monster box and take it to hell. Graduate high school. Buy some gold. Starry night, I sold half of my silver stack to buy Bitcoin. When Snowden tweeted about Bitcoin in October, I wish I had more Bitcoin. I was a naysayer, and I just bought in too late, I believe. I have just a few $100 worth, and gosh, I can kick my ass. I can kick myself. Harley equals silver, yeah. Love the diversity of your videos, politics, silver prepping, something for everyone. Love the program. Thank you. And that's what I love about my channel, too. It's what I love. I love talking about various things. I love talking about prepping, silver, politics, getting out of debt, some of my worst mistakes, some of my achievements. A lot of people don't even know, and I made a video about it. I was homeless at one time. True fact. I was homeless. Made a video about it. Got to go look at it. And in that video, I explained the circumstances. I explained how I got out of the situation I was in. It took some time. But I share a lot about myself. You got to go look at it, though. Pete Hansen, going to college was my biggest regret. Absolutely got nothing out of it. Yeah, probably got a little indoctrination into the social empire that wants to take over. The second worst thing besides student loans, those damn credit cards they offer you on campus. I gotta have to agree with you. Imagine if you have bought silver with that student loan. Yep. I owe about a little over $6,000, but let me see. It was back in 87, 97, 2007. We're going on 21 years. Well, maybe not quite 21. It's all right, 20. I think I said 30. But 20 years is a long time to be dealing with something. 87, 97. 2007, 14. It's going on 20 years, close to it. Long time to 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 deal with a mistake. Long time. David Proser, thank you for being here. A Navy CB, I'll be going back out to California, I believe, in about 10 days to the same location. Jesse Michael, appreciate your channel, love your message, new subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. I'm from the UK, and I heard that student loan debt is the U.S. is 1.6 trillion. Is this true? I wouldn't know, but I can tell you mine sucks, and it's something you can't get out of. You cannot get out of it. You can't bankruptcy it. You cannot get out of a government subsidized student loan. You take it to the grave with you. See, car loans, Pete Hansen and David Prosor, um, cars are a necessity. You know what I mean? And it sucks. Buying a used car, a lot of times you're buying somebody else's freaking problem, unfortunately. And my wife always looks for 0% financing on car loans. And that's what we got now. We got 2 car loans, 0% financing. I can live with that. Wood stove is nice. I think they're very nice as far as aesthetics also. They inside of a home, they're beautiful. Yep, student loans, Durgesh Patel, loans basically are slavery. You're selling yourself into slavery. And and when you think about it, you get a paycheck, and how much of that has got to go towards the student loan, and you have nothing left over to put into anything. You're basically beholden to that loan. It's because they loan them out to anybody who wants them. Silver Dude, you're absolutely correct. I was a 17, 18-year-old schmuck, and they just signed the line. Now, whether I was exactly 17 or 18, I don't recall. It could have been 19 or 20, but I was a freaking schmuck, and they knew it. What's become of the prepping inventory in the White Mountains? Well, it's sitting right here in the back of this house. And I think I did a video showing the room. All my preps are here. The garage now is being done. We're getting cabinets. That's going to store all our bug out gear, our basically our camping gear and whatnot. So it's all in the house. Great question. Thank you so much. Okay, why not? I would getting a 10-ounce bar and some rounds when it was 15. Then I waited too long. Starry Night, thoughts on a Tesla Cyber? I saw that Cyber truck, Starry Night. Come on. That flippin' thing is butt ugly. And it's funny, if the news media outlets and the television tell the people it's pretty, they'll believe it. People are stupid. They believe what anybody on television is selling them. As long as a movie star is wearing it or driving it, they'll go out and buy it. These movie stars can rub shit with corn all over themselves and say this is the end. This is the new trend. You would get morons doing the same thing. That vehicle is ugly. Rice and beans. Phoenix what? Part name, part number. It's not FO. It's Phoenix. Let's see what this is. It says Phoenix CL06. CL06. I just looked it up after I showed this off. Phoenix actually went out of business. They sold their company. Very good light, but you do the reviews on them. Very quality. It was a quality light. They couldn't compete with every freaking Tom, Dick, and Harry that was coming out on television with their tactical lights. How do you store your silver? In a gun safe. I have the name brand is Sturdy, Sturdy. You go online, you custom build your safes. They don't pre-make any safes. I did 2 videos about the Sturdy gun safe. Please go and check them out. I did one after a year of ownership, and one I think I did after 2 or 3 years of ownership to give a review of any problems that I experienced. One of my best purchases I've ever done. It's called Sturdy Gun Safe, and they deliver to your house. Um, my wife wants some goats too. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Does your wife share your love for those mashed potatoes in the carton? So those mashed potatoes in the carton, I've seen plenty of mashed potatoes in various cartons. They all taste, some taste better than others, but those right there, you will never be able to tell the real versus the fake. Those are the very best mashed potatoes in cartons that you can find. I think they're called the Idaho or Idahoan boxed potatoes, folks. They sell them at Costco, or at least they used to sell them at Costco. The very best. And I have a shitload of them for my preps. Awesome mashed potatoes. I'm not kidding you. I love talking about my food preps too. Thanks, Navy CB. Appreciate it. My wife loves them, yes. What's my combination? 3, 2, 1. Come and get it. David Prosser, come and get it. Red RGB, Ruth Gator Binsberg, Dead by Xmas. Oh, that's cold blooded. Now we're a gambling site. We're wagering when Ruth Gator Bader, whatever her damn name, Gisberg is gonna die. Is there a pot? We all got to put money in the pot. I think I don't want to see anybody dead, but I don't like her politics. I don't think she has more than 3 more months, 6 more months. I can almost guarantee it. She won't make it another 10 years. Did I win? Did I win? How much money did I win? I've never had, yeah, I don't think I've ever had goat cheese. I'd rather have the mozzarella. The mozzarella. No, I sold the cabin. So, BB, I sold the cabin and we bought this house. Remember, I was in the condo? I had the condo and the cabin. I sold them. Thank you, Buenos Dias. None. Hit the like button. Thank you. BB, oh, it's Rebecca. Hello. So, BB, are you Rebecca? Did you just change names? Big Bass Man, heads up. Federal Ammo Black Box Friday sale. Load up. Best price around on Academy Sports. Love some gator tail. I actually had gator tail when I was in Florida. A lot of the beach bars, fried gator tail. Tastes really good, actually. It really is good stuff. That's correct. Beans and rice, Phoenix, CL06. Any political outcome forecast for the upcoming election? Yes. No matter what happens, they're going to bash Trump. And when Trump does win, they'll accuse him yet again of rigging the elections. The Russians helped him. Alien creatures from outer space helped Trump. It's an illegitimate. It's illegitimate. It's just going to be take 2 of the same thing. They're going to do this to him to the end of his presidency, whenever that occurs. And they're not just doing it to him. They're sending a message to anybody that is not an elitist, who is not a globalist, who is not part of the Illuminati. They're sending a message. Don't you dare run. That's what's going on. So for those Democrats, are you starting to see what your party has become? Are you still following that team, that hoorah, that football team? Follow them no matter how many times they lose. Are you starting to see that Trump might not be as bad as they have said. Never said he was perfect. Never said that, but neither are we. Couch potatoes, thank you. I'm gonna have to get off real quick because this person is gonna be here in about a half an hour and I want to shower and whatnot. He's coming to look at the Harley, see if he wants to buy it. Why not? I live in California. You have to go through a background check and pay for it. Okay, awesome comment. Thank you. Yes, our tax dollars are paying for it. Any thoughts on Kane West declaring your run? What? Declaring your run for? I don't know what you're talking about. Any thoughts on Kane West declaring your run for president in 2000? I haven't heard anything. Kevin Conlon, what do you think the realistic price of silver will get to? Realistically, it's going to take some time. I honestly can see 250 by the time I'm an older man. But by that time, I'm ready to cash out. Do you see? By that time, I'm ready to cash out. I have no problem seeing 250. And I also took a look at what it was when I was born. I looked at the price of silver where it was when I was born. And I take a look at the percentage of what it is raised up to today. And I can just use that as a projection line. And that's where it's going to. Now, factor in what if they get rid of the corruption in the silver market? Can that change the outcome too? Yeah, I think it'll balloon up. I think silver will balloon up if they can get rid of the corruption and keeping that silver manipulation going. Anyway, folks, I got to run. I got to go take a shower, get cleaned up. I appreciate Adrian Branham. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see, read two more comments. New silver sacker from Romania because of you. Thank you. Just bought a 100-gram bar of silver. Question: should we invest the same amount in silver and platinum? See, I don't believe in stacking platinum. I just don't. I don't stack platinum. So I'm just some schmuck on a YouTube channel. Just because I don't stack platinum doesn't mean it's wrong to stack platinum. You got to do what's right for you. I don't stack platinum. It looks too much like silver. So it goes up to 200 an ounce. Yep. Anyway, I got to run, folks. Have a great day. I'll be uploading a video later on this afternoon. Take care.